In the world of Disney, Snow White's classic charm captivates, but beneath the enchantment lies controversy. Does she set unrealistic expectations? Are her passive virtues hindering young aspirations? Let's uncover the intricate layers of Disney's Snow White and its profound influence on children's dreams. In recent years, Disney has found itself at the center of controversy regarding its casting choices, especially in live-action adaptations of beloved animated classics like Snow White. Critics argue that Disney has been altering the traditional portrayals of characters, leading to debates about authenticity and fidelity to the source material. However, it's essential to recognize that casting decisions in the entertainment industry have always been subjective and open to interpretation. Disney's attempts to diversify its characters reflect a broader commitment to inclusivity and representation. By casting actors from diverse backgrounds, Disney aims to reflect the evolving and multicultural world we live in today. This approach can provide opportunities for underrepresented talent and resonate with a more diverse audience. While the controversy surrounding Disney's casting choices is valid, it also highlights the ongoing discussion about diversity and inclusion in the film industry. Disney's efforts, though met with criticism at times, reflect the company's desire to adapt to changing societal norms and foster a more inclusive cinematic experience. Disney's approach to adapting classic tales into animated films has indeed involved plot adaptations that can be a subject of both appreciation and criticism. On one hand, these updates have allowed Disney to breathe new life into timeless stories, making them more accessible and engaging for contemporary audiences. For example, Disney's The Little Mermaid introduced a more independent and adventurous Ariel compared to Hans Christian Andersen's original tragic tale. However, these adaptations have not been without controversy. Some argue that these modifications may deviate from the source material's themes and messages. For instance, Disney's portrayal of Snow White as a passive princess waiting for her prince has been criticized for not aligning with modern ideals of female empowerment. Disney's evolution in storytelling aims to cater to a broader audience, recognizing that their films are enjoyed by both children and adults. While it can be challenging to strike a balance between staying faithful to the source material and providing fresh interpretations, Disney's adaptations continue to shape our collective understanding of classic tales, sparking ongoing discussions about the role of adaptation in storytelling. Disney's approach to LGBTQ representation in its recent productions has generated both praise and criticism. On one hand, Disney's inclusion of LGBTQ characters and themes has been lauded as a significant step towards inclusivity and diversity in mainstream media. This representation helps LGBTQ individuals see themselves reflected in the stories they love and fosters a sense of belonging. However, some have expressed concerns that Disney's LGBTQ representation is too prominent in children's content, sparking debates about age appropriateness. Critics argue that such themes should be handled delicately, in content primarily aimed at young audiences. Disney's stance on LGBTQ representation reflects a commitment to mirroring the evolving social landscape. As society becomes increasingly accepting and supportive of LGBTQ rights, Disney adapts to reflect these changes in its storytelling. Ultimately, Disney's approach strives to strike a balance between acknowledging the diverse world we live in and ensuring that content remains suitable for its broad audience, emphasizing the importance of inclusion and visibility for all. Disney's animated characters, including iconic figures like Snow White, have undeniably played a significant role in shaping the imagination of generations of children. These beloved characters have whisked young minds away to enchanting worlds filled with wonder and magic. Through captivating storytelling and vivid animation, Disney has sparked the creativity and dreams of countless kids worldwide. Positive imagination. Disney's enchanting tales have the power to transport children into realms where talking animals, fairy godmothers, and epic adventures come to life. These stories encourage imagination, fostering a belief in the extraordinary and igniting the spark of creativity. Characters like Snow White, with her gentle nature and unwavering kindness, teach valuable lessons about empathy and resilience. This positive influence has a lasting impact on young minds, nurturing qualities like compassion and determination. Negative beauty standards. Critics have raised concerns over Disney's portrayal of beauty, citing examples like Snow White's unrealistic features. Disney's emphasis on physical appearance can send messages prioritizing external beauty over inner qualities. Such representations may impact children's self-esteem, giving societal pressures to conform to these ideals. To mitigate these effects, parents and caregivers should engage in open conversations with children, distinguishing fantasy from reality. Teaching that true beauty encompasses kindness, intelligence, and individuality can counteract potential negative influences on children's self-perception. Simplistic storytelling. Disney storytelling often adheres to a straightforward dichotomy of good versus evil, which can oversimplify complex moral issues. Take Snow White as an example. The narrative primarily revolves around the beauty of the princess and the wickedness of the stepmother. While this simplicity is suitable for children, it may not fully reflect the intricacies of the real world, where moral dilemmas often exist in shades of gray. This oversimplification can inadvertently teach children to see the world in overly simplistic terms, which may not prepare them for the complexities they'll encounter as they grow. Gender roles. Disney has faced criticism for perpetuating traditional gender roles in its early films, such as Snow White, where princesses were often portrayed as passive and reliant on male rescuers. This portrayal contradicts modern gender equality ideals, potentially sending the message that women should be submissive and dependent. This representation can impact young viewers' perceptions of gender dynamics in society. Nevertheless, Disney has evolved over time, featuring strong, independent female characters like Moana and Elsa in Frozen. These characters challenge traditional gender roles, signaling a shift towards more progressive depictions of women, aligning with changing societal values. Influence on dreams. Disney's enchanting stories have long captivated young hearts, fostering dreams of magic and happy endings. Yet, the idyllic fairy tale conclusions can unwittingly shape children's perceptions. They may adopt unrealistic ideals, anticipating life to mirror Disney's flawless resolutions. Such expectations can lead to disappointment when confronted with life's complexities, where adversity is common and relationships demand work and compromise. Balancing the wonder of Disney with real-world realities is key to helping children navigate their journey from fantasy to reality. Cultural sensitivity. Disney classics like Snow White have faced criticism for their lack of cultural sensitivity, particularly in their portrayal of characters from diverse backgrounds. These early films often perpetuated stereotypes and failed to accurately represent the rich cultural diversity of the world. In Snow White, for instance, characters from different backgrounds were often reduced to one-dimensional stereotypes, reinforcing harmful biases. Such portrayals can be damaging, especially for young viewers who may internalize these stereotypes and develop prejudiced attitudes. However, it's crucial to acknowledge that Disney has made efforts to rectify these issues in more recent productions. Films like Moana and Coco have been celebrated for their culturally sensitive storytelling and respectful representation of diverse cultures. These films serve as positive examples of Disney's evolving commitment to cultural awareness and inclusivity. Casting choices. Disney's casting choices, particularly in live-action adaptations of classic animated films, have been a subject of intense debate. Critics argue that altering the traditional portrayals of characters can impact the authenticity and fidelity of the source material. For instance, when Disney cast Halle Berry, an African-American actress, as Ariel in the live-action adaptation of The Little Mermaid, it sparked discussions about staying true to the character's original appearance. However, it's essential to recognize that casting decisions in the entertainment industry are subjective and open to interpretation. Disney's efforts to diversify characters reflects a broader commitment to inclusivity and representation, allowing underrepresented talent to shine and resonate with a more diverse audience. Storytelling adaptations. Disney's approach to adaptive classic tales into animated films involves plot adaptations that can be both appreciated and criticized. These adaptations breathe new life into timeless stories, making them accessible and engaging for contemporary audiences. For example, Disney's The Little Mermaid portrayed Ariel as an independent and adventurous character, departing from Hans Christian Andersen's original tragic tale. However, these adaptations can be contentious, as some argue they may deviate from the source's material's themes and messages. Disney's portrayal of Snow White as a passive princess waiting for her prince has been criticized for not aligning with modern ideals of female empowerment. Impact on childhood dreams. Disney's animated characters, including Snow White, have played a significant role in shaping the dreams and creativity of generations of children. These characters transport children into worlds where imagination thrives. Characters like Snow White teach valuable lessons about empathy and resilience, leaving a positive impact on young minds. Negative beauty standards. Despite these positive influences, Disney has faced criticism for its portrayal of beauty, especially in princess characters. The emphasis on physical appearance in Disney narratives can inadvertently send messages prioritizing external beauty over inner qualities, potentially leading to self-esteem issues for children. It's crucial for parents and caregivers to engage in open conversations with children, teaching them that true beauty comes in various forms. As the video comes to an end, Disney's Snow White, while enchanting and influential, has sparked both admiration and controversy. It has fostered positive imagination, but also raised concerns about beauty standards, simplistic storytelling, and gender roles. Disney's evolving adaptations reflect its commitment to inclusivity, but ongoing debates underscore the enduring impact of these beloved tales on children's dreams.